of this nature, who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think this guy Scalvini will be the one his teammates look to when the going gets tough here. He's been surprisingly mature and intelligent from such an early age, and he just reads the game brilliantly and often breaks the lines with his passing from the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That's tidy. Hernandez with the delivery. Zappacosta. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And it's De Roon. And Scalvini. Not the most accurate pass. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Hernandez. De Roon.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Neymar wins the duel this time. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Zalewski. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rudiger. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? It is a corner. De Roon is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. De Ketelaere. Nicely weighted ball. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hernandez played back into the centre. And it's Bernardo Silva. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Aimed beyond the defence. De Roon. He's tried one! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? He's got himself an absolute peach. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Ketelaere, looking for the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a shade optimistic. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's looking wide. And it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Costa. City. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Zalewski. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Costa. Atalanta looking to pass their way through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again then. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Neymar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Zalewski. De Roon.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Fratesi. Rudiger. Hernandez. And it's McAllister. Saliba. And Marquinhos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. And it's Rudiger. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's... Decent chance! Rudiger getting this one clear. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Marquinhos. Bernardo Silva. Still just a single goal between the sides. And he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And now a sudden chance to counter.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Fratesi. Fratesi tries across. Tries to get it clear. De Roon. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Can he get it through? Delivery from Mbappe. Rudiger. Zalewski in with the challenge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now can he find a finish? Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And that should get the job done. Marquinhos. And it's Bernardo Silva. De Roon. So what can they make of this? Turns back here, probably the best option. Into the last quarter of an hour. Deftly away. Fratesi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's to Ketelara. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Mbappe. Musa. Hernandez. To McAllister. Musa. And this is Ronaldo. Great chance! He should have put that one away.
Cristiano Ronaldo really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
1-0 as we head towards the end. That's been slipped through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cross to the back post. Cleared away. He's in a great position here. Madrid have it back and can go again. Drive, shoots! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's intervened well there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Koundé. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very dearly seen out. And the referee brings it to a close. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. A moment of great pride, the anthems. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
And that gets things running. Oh, easy pickings there. Bernardo Silva. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. This ended up in no man's land. Cristiano Ronaldo. Aims beyond the defence. Fratesi. Now it's Marquinhos. Oh, good read. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cleared away. That's a throw. Saliba. It's Bernardo Silva. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Marquinhos. McAllister. And it's Rudiger. And it's Fratesi. And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now he's off and running. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. And he's running through. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Fratesi. And now they can spring out of defence. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That's a lovely, neat pass. Saliba gets over and intercepts. McAllister. And Marquinhos. Saliba. Hernandez. Now it's Neymar. Good ball, good touch. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Can he get it through? Oh, it's just a little long. Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Wood really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Marquinhos. Fratesi. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get onto this? Marquinhos. And it's Fratesi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's found a way through. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Opts for safety. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Out towards the flank. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
There's the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's a sharp pass. And he's had it nicked away. Bernardo Silva. Wood. Fratesi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That could spell trouble. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And they're on him in a flash. Now it's Wood. Thinks about the shot. Goes to finish! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crossed into the box. Cleared without complication. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tries the cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Marquinhos. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Quarter of an hour into the second half. To McAllister. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's Rudiger. Wood. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Bernardo Silva. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, can he get onto this? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Wood. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's good running with the ball. Steaming on goal. Chance, surely! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Hernandez has it out wide and in space. And that should get the job done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. What a throw in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6. El dorsal 21.
Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal 10.
Saliba.
El dorsal 23.
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. The final 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught napping. Swings it across. And it's hoisted. Big chance! Pass somewhat off target. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Oh no, what a... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Convertido en el minuto 12. Número 5.
Madrid breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Polo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bernardo Silva. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's headed upfield. He's going to be disappointed with that. Saliba. Rudiger. And it's Hernandez. Now Neymar. And it's Rudiger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe, driving on and making good progress. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Surely now! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good spread. Now he's off and running. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. This looks promising. Oh, what has happened here? Throw-in. Over to the other side. Polo. Flores. Neymar. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Flores. He's found a way past. Pinches it off him. Hernandez defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
McAllister. Hernandez. Rudiger. To McAllister. And it's Hernandez. And it's McAllister. Rudiger. And it's Fratesi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Mbappe. Neymar gets into a good position. Out to the left it goes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Flores gets a good foot in there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Flores. Opts for safety. Peru have got it back and they'll have another go. That's really well cleared. Madrid are still that goal to the good. Looking tidy in possession here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hernandez. That's Rudiger. Hernandez. And it's Fratesi. Tries to play it through. Guerrero. Tries a shot!
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 80.607.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, what a climb! And he's managed to get rid. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cristiano Ronaldo goes looking wide. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And it's McAllister. Guerrero in with the challenge. Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get it through? He's in space and looking for options. More and more pressure on the ball here. Polo. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nicely weighted ball. Ball swung in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Cambio en Perú. Número 9.
Peru choosing to make the first change.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
And that should get the job done. And it's Neymar. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cleared away. And that has been clubbed away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And they've got rid. And that's put paid to a promising move. Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now, can they get him away? He is through here! Great defending, strong and determined. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's taking on the lot of them. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. McAllister. Hernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
So that's it, it is all over. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Chile finding their passes. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Chile have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Vidal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Good ball, good take. Pass somewhat off target. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides.
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Eduardo Vargas has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Stood up well to him there. McAllister. Out to the right. Now Fratesi. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vidal. Madrid, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Fratesi. Nicely aimed pass. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, that's fabulous. Spread it left. Bernardo Silva. It's a goal kick. Hernandez. Saliba. That has not gone well. McAllister. He shifted it to the flank. That's been cut out, well played. Fratesi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Opts for safety. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. This looks promising. That's very neat. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the counter is on. Now it's Fratesi. And this is Bernardo Silva. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vidal. Nicely spread. Maripan. Over to the left. Great pressure, plenty of it. Bernardo Silva. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hernandez. And he was quick to react. Goes looking wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Throw in. Bernardo Silva. Here's Ronaldo. And it's Fratesi. It's Bernardo Silva. And it's Marquinhos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vargas. That's a good ball out wide. Gets into some space. He is, and he'll shoot here! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's a really well-measured ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Vidal. Played into the... It's a mighty effort! They've scored!